Yes, we're ready for the Circuit Showdown.
Video games.
Finally! It has been quite some time, already almost a year for the Circuit Showdown, but we're first time actually streaming it and actually doing something else than just trying to plan a date for playing this.
We don't talk about previous Super Showdowns. Those didn't happen. Those are scrapped from the record.
So we have two factions today, Faction A and Faction B, Faction Alpha and Beta. We have some CS players with some Valorant players on here, and I think most of them are known with CS and Valorant in this game.
Yeah, there are some people that have a history of having played Valorant before, having been part of teams within Blue Shell, having performed really well. Looking at people like Yannick, looking at people like Taha. We know that Victor and Joris have played in the team. But the one I'm looking out for is ETT's one and only Feta Bas, aka Chris. Might be a little bit of a lobby admin today, but there's also a mixture of players that have a history in different shooters, mainly being CS, like Yannick, who's currently playing KO and discovered him like 10 minutes ago during practice.
Okay.
And there's also people that I believe have no Valorant experience at all, had to make an account for the first time, which are split in between both teams. But I will say, in terms of prior player experience and ranked experience, it is heavily favored in the defender side, being Team Alpha right now.
Yeah, we have quite some people that worked, or at least played together as well in teams, such as Yannick and Taha have played before in a team for Valorant especially. And then we have Arius Fury and Extra Toes that have also played before in their team forms. Yes. I will try to someone put some overlays on.
I love Blitz GG, bro. I hate my screen being cluttered.
Wait.
No. So first map we're gonna be playing today is on Pearl. A lot of players probably still experiencing this map for the first time, and we're seeing heavy mid hold, likely looking to push it out preemptively. And we're seeing some interesting, although balanced team compositions over here. The Vito, Neon, Astra, Reyna, and KO going up against the Phoenix, Sky, Reyna, ISO, and Brimstone. So a little bit of everything. I will say a lot of duelists in both teams. 2 duelists versus 3 duelists. I don't believe there are any proper sentinels, any defensive one. Yes, Vito is considered a sentinel, I believe, but
Yeah.
you're missing out on your ciphers, you're missing out on your sages. So being kind of able to walk up is gonna be easy, but they're really going for a retake, trying to play a long range shorty out here. Planter down, trading.
Vetabus is already fallen. Oh, but they don't need a lot of sentinels. They're CS players, of course, so they want that heavy like push.
Last player standing.
Nice. Jakob with the double kill there. And then
Dante clutches those!
is this the comeback for Dante for a long
I
time?
mean, it's not a comeback. Bro started off strong. It's a very scary start. And an unfortunate disconnect happening. One of the PCs having a bit of internet issues, going to quickly pause the game. I will say one of the teams definitely looking like they were not playing seriously. And I'm wondering, is that going to bite them in a butt later on, that they're going to throw away a few rounds, and after they realized the disadvantage they put themselves in, going to try to actually lock in, going to try to actually play the game as intended, not try to go for a full retake.
I think it's mostly just gonna be a lot of, I guess, a lot of shooting around, not a lot of abilities being played, as CS players will most probably be just comfortable with the shooting part. As yes, there are characters that just throw mollies and smokes, but not like smokes are not thrown as in CS, for example. So, for example, seeing Dante as well on Astra is really interesting. I don't know if Dante plays a lot of Astra, but
I believe this is a pick of his that they're actively trying to put into practice. I have had them in my own parties in the past play on smokes before, so they're trying to kind of build up, you know, their smoker capabilities, their smoker roster. And I do agree that, you know, you're definitely seeing the CS players come out here because they're just going pew pew. And yes, you do have similar util, but the lineups, the setups to use them is very different compared to that in CS. In CS, you have your lineups, you have, you know, predetermined spots that you can throw them. In here, you know, you don't have the same lineups and you don't have the map knowledge to actually get those similar executions of utility usage. It is looking like both teams are still struggling a little bit to get the setup going. Also, still waiting on the return of one of our internet lost players.
yeah, they're on their way, I think. Because Jacob Dutch or Boris was disconnected. It happens sometimes in a lounge, unfortunately. But hopefully he will be right back soon. So.
I am noticing quite a few gaps in team compositions the more I'm looking at it, and mainly looking at the current defending team. Yes, you have KO, but you gotta realize that this is Joran on KO who has no prior Valorant experience. So you might be playing with no flashes for the first duration of this game, maybe even the first half of this best out of 3 set until Joran actually gets used to KO or decides to play a different character and give the flash duty to someone else. Ability to have a Neon rush Indo supported by an Astra with smokes with abilities and pulls, and Arena just being able to throw out flashes is extremely scary though, especially if you don't have the utility to um, put them in their place. As I mentioned earlier, you have a lack of ciphers, you don't have anything to lock them down, no deadlock, no sages. So Neon is gonna have a really easy time just running in here, not having to worry about having to break any trips, any active equipment that can be put down to slow down our movement.
See as well that they are being connected again, I think.
Chris giving a short hi Twitch. Twitch loves you in return, Chris. Timeout should be finished any moment now, and we can start going into round 2 where Team Alpha has a 1-0 lead in what looked to be a very tight round 1, where it was only a 1v1 clutch out by Dante himself, finishing it with a triple kill.
Let's see if we can see a new round happening again. Or what will happen now. Hopefully no delays again,
So looking to push out B long here. Only an extra being able to filter it, but if they communicate
only click
clearly.
here. They're pushing
Neon
out
is
mid.
hard pushing, however. Shot missed. The ISO shield still intact. And Yannick with a double shotty and a speedy Neon from the back. Reina up there to support them. Slide
And
in.
he
That's a
does not check
triple.
his corner.
If I'm Yannick, I'm very proud of that play. Not being put down until you get 3. That's a very nice trade. They have both of the players scoring right now. They have to take the fight here in order to get out. And Jacob Dutch right now being extremely low. Going for the knives!
Oh, that's unfortunate. The true yep down, I would say, gamers for Valorant, Tahal, 2 splits ago, and Yannick a split ago, and will probably be staying in the Valorant team. They truly show how crazy Valorant can be with pushing out mid, just flanking them, and then also proceeding to knife kill them. Unfortunately for Jacob Dutch, probably a nightmare that he will see more often.
He will have to get maybe a little bit of therapy in order to cope with that. I do like that the moment mid is free, Leon and the Reyna try to immediately push that out. Unfortunately,
3 on B
Dante.
side for now. They're already back on B side, so good fast rotate.
Shotgun
now
still in
gonna
hand,
start
waiting patiently.
Being schizo, maybe getting
Oh, okay, that's a triple
Shot.
already.
nice shots being delivered. And unfortunately, focusing on their util.
Waiting a bit too long with that old cast. They
Oh,
got spelled down.
oh.
Not coming through.
Yoran
Yoran,
with the
CS
dodge.
Gold
Last player
himself.
standing.
Getting to, leaving it up to Mr. Chris himself, the Prophet, immortal player,
On cooldown.
ETT transfer, the
Will
king.
he do it?
Has a good angle. Both of them.
One
Gonna be
enemy
on the right, that's
remaining.
one down. Beautiful use of the
And
bandit. Teleport
just-
high.
Victor. Will he
Did
do-
they miss each other?
Yes, they did. They did. He does not know where he
He
is.
doesn't know. He doesn't know!
Oh! Our silver player taking out an immortal.
Did not. I mean,
Or even bronze, I'm not sure.
you can just compliment the play without having to call out that they're a lower rank.
Hey, look. I just want to call out Chris.
Chris did have to clutch that up. Unfortunately, a very intelligent outplay coming
Yeah.
out from Victor there, and just an
Also,
unfortunate miss of the
really
turn
lucky
around.
timing that Chris teleported back to up.
Oh, for sure. Valorant timing strikes again once more. This time, knife coming through, presence detected. Beautiful knife coming out from the KO.
Watch it now.
Bandit up already.
Rotating
The
back to
ISO down.
I also see a flank coming from Talpa as well. So will they notice this, or will they just focus on what's happening in front?
Like, that's the danger about this defending team.
Oh,
You give
what
them a
is
little bit
Unique
too much
doing?
space, they will try to just close you in. You have no
Yeah.
escape options and are forced to take a fight. How will they handle this?
Talpa is waiting on their return with an Odin as well.
What is this but wait? Yours seems to be aware, trying to catch out someone who pushing, but he is the one that has the spike. They're surrounded completely. They have to commit
Yeah.
to something. Do they check the corners here if
They're
they're
gonna
walking
have to
out?
commit to rotate, but
They do not. The trigger discipline!
oh
no!
Strike
kills,
down,
but
attacker
could have been
spawn.
better. But oh, the trigger discipline there. Oh, look into your corners, I guess.
Giving away up the Odin, but that's so
One enemy
fine.
remaining.
Oh,
Dante
30
clipping
seconds left.
one again.
Dante's has to reorder himself again for the DCS split.
Dante and Chris looking mighty fine, picking up all these skills wherever they need to, but that round one off the back of Talpa's beautiful trigger discipline
The
and
Odin
just the
play.
uncontested Odin indeed.
You should not forget the Odin play is a true masterpiece from Yeptown, where Sana just sprays and prays.
Need a drop.
And this is where it also
Need
comes back
assist, thanks.
to IS, just let's all buy an Odin.
I mean, you just wonder, most of them have enough to get a decent buy. Chris currently going bandit, only Talpa getting another
Talpa
Odin.
getting another ult.
As the attacking team playing pistol, playing for the save. Dirt coming out. Taking away position, smoke being dropped by Brimstone.
Yeah, Brim is played by Yompie. I don't know who Yompie is.
Flank coming out, unique this time. Being taken care of. In the meantime, shots are flying as Dante gets one and proceeds to get traded. It's a 3v4, but the B-hold is looking mighty strong right now.
Getting
Oh,
Down
has been
B.
dropped. The
and
Odin
just
spray and pray.
Victor having to
Last
keep
player
out for that.
standing.
Aww. And now we get this great.
The
Unfortunate.
Odin
Unfortunate.
making its triumphant return from last round. As you mentioned, the spray keeps working. Taha putting
he-
numbers on the board and bullets in the heads of his enemies.
But he upgraded for or at least upgrade. I don't know if it's an upgrade. But he took an Phantom now, so he's not doing any more spray and pray.
I mean, Phantom is still a spray and pray weapon.
But less. You can still make a. Odin is also not always spray and pray, but
In the right hands, you don't need to spray.
Yeah.
Still, the bandit only coming through. Daha. Sheriff comes first.
He's going for it.
Going
Oh.
deep, Yannick.
Yannick not checking his corners.
Yannick not checking everything, just going into full enemy territory there.
No.
Oh,
Nice.
the Boris.
Boris, yeah.
Like, you can definitely tell who has and hasn't played CS here. Melee is the orb to get the shield back on the ice, so
That's an interesting play.
it saves ammo. I respect it.
True, true.
So, can he hold this? It's being spotted.
Oh.
Puts Boris in
Grab
the dirt.
spray. Yeah. Now the other one. Nice.
Spike down, mid.
Right now, still have ult
Don't
up.
be greedy.
So you do have ultimate here, you do have a spike near you, you know where they are, at least I hope you do. Because they were all pushing out mid, you know where they are, they have to contest the spike here, but they're instead leaving it,
Joke's
trying to
over!
go
You're
but
dead!
they're popping Q-till, trying to contest the spike here. But they
Got
don't know,
spike.
they don't know what we know.
I don't understand. I think
30
Chris is
seconds
going
left.
for a
Oh, they're getting...
yeah. He's just trying to flank them now. But they heard him, right?
Yeah, like he's making presence, no!
Player standing.
I
Should
feel
not
like
have
Chris
made
is just
himself
playing
They
too
can
confidently.
play for time though.
10 seconds left.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Dante.
no.
This is the true Dante form.
Can they get the plan though before Dante cancels it?
One
Oh.
enemy remaining.
What now? Nice!
The barrel
Oh,
of the gun is
my-
always
This
dark.
is the true redemption of Dante, I feel like.
No CS experience that's gonna save you from this demon in the lobby right now.
And he has his ult now, so it will be really interesting because I don't think a lot of people know how an Astra ult works, or how you have to play against Astra ults. The buys are not going great, and they're not really saving. They're just forcing their way throughout. Sure, a Guardian buy can be fine, but what's happening with a Judge and full shield?
Show me.
I'm out of
They
here.
seem to be split pushing it a little bit, trying to create pressure on all sides of the atmosphere and opening presents. As Taha
Neutral.
tries to take the duel against the Guardian with a frenzy of her own, even though they have managed to buy it. Yannick gets straight on his homie right there, trying to push it up further.
Oh.
Whoa, Jazz. Look in the dirt as well. Trades are flying B long right now as people are pushing down mid and the sky is approaching A side. Defeating to the bottom, going down B long. 3 people here ready for the defense. As a
They
mid
know that
contest
Flick is
being
there.
left open.
But Chris is trying to push up, trying to see if he can get Boreas out of here. And he is retreating. He still has a spike, so I feel like A should have been a plant down, but they don't have a spike there. Oh!
Indeed, missing the shot still gets Dante out though. Mr. Ace himself, so Swagger in the current lobby being put down. The biggest threat has been eliminated. And
And
full
now
map
it's-
control for Team Beta, the
Oh.
attacking team, but the traps from the Veto are
They
still
know-
there.
He knows that they're there.
30 seconds left.
They don't know what that is, probably.
They're scared to shoot it. Yeah, like you're seeing the prior knowledge difference in the game
Yeah.
come through right now, Chris.
And that's always
Yeah.
beautiful with Circuit Showdown because, like, we know,
Spike
of course,
planted.
Valorant. And then we come to Rocket League, of some people, League of Legends, and they will never know what is going on.
Teleporting that wasn't destroyed yet has the vandal in his hand.
I've got your
Don't
trail.
need to play it out though, just doing it.
One
manually.
enemy remaining.
Turns around Victor with the pressure.
Countermeasure.
One
After
enemy remaining.
2, needs one more, gets Joris, and maybe.
the- Judge,
But you're gonna realize you have to play for time here. Joris with shotgun, putting them down,
What?
training it.
Where
for a
was
vandal.
Chris looking? That was my interesting. He was shot from left, and then he still proceeds to look not left.
I mean, the stress in a situation like that, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on you because you are playing against the timer, you are playing against the bomb, you have to rush something there and pray that Joris makes a mistake or something that you can punish about it.
True. But they're still going strong, 5-2, having more of a full buy. I don't know why Victor is now saving. That's an interesting
It's a
way.
very desynchronized buy
And
coming out
Taha
from
is
Beta.
going for the operator.
On my mark.
Yo, Yannick, we got like 1 second. How? We just started. So, very important player down here. Victor being put out. Only Boris, one of the two duelists that's still
Breaking down.
active, the most prominent player on Team Beta currently. Joris putting out the
No,
ball.
I would say Jacob's also going pretty well with kills. With the Guardian.
Pushing up onto B, but they don't know. Shoots through the smoke, unfortunately gets the miss, but you still have time to rotate. Unique is coming
If
through
only
mid.
they knew. If only they knew.
So there are a ton of Astra smokes down here. They can have a chokehold here as Unique is pushing through the backside. Now standing on the edge of B1, being able to rush it out,
down,
goes deep, trying to give Joris, gets put in the dirt, as shots are flying on B side.
One enemy remaining.
And
No
you're getting
distractions.
yours out of it.
Forces the 1v1 against Yoran, who wins here.
And
It is
30
Boris.
seconds
We
left.
know the better Valorant player, I guess, between
And
the two.
that's the end.
And then there's just
Got the
Taha
spike.
waiting on him to do a
But
move.
here's
But
the
he's
thing.
gonna get
Boris has
greedy.
limited map knowledge here, and they're low. They don't have a shield. They don't have any util to play with.
Oh!
What are we doing?
What
He's making
the-
Oh, what a throw!
I had a job
What
to
a throw!
do, so I did it.
There were guns on the floor. You had vandals to your pick. You were trying to fight that off with a classic in a very terrible position. When you expose yourself, you can just walk in hold W with a proper gun.
And it is true. I love that someone like tennis ski tuned in and just saw Click get an ace, which is not common anymore. So
Aces are
at least for
become a
Dante.
rarity. Oh, speaking of Dante, getting a little bit greedy there.
Oh.
Punished immediately for the overextension down mid, leaving an opening towards B right now as the Vito util is still covering AR.
Breaking them.
They're gonna go to A. At least they hope so. The spike is again left behind with Unique,
Really
trying to
apply
peek him.
pressure here.
Here we go.
One, build
Wow.
up. Joris
Ult.
immediately shutting it down.
However, was not fully loaded again into his ult. And they push Taha with the judge, sending in a
Oh,
corner.
no, did
Will
they
they
know?
check this corner? No, they're gonna rotate to A through
Does that
sewer? No, not through two sewers. Oh, Bo is going through sewers. Did he see defeat? Oh, yeah, that's an unfortunate.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh no.
Like a sewer rat, unfortunately stuck in their inner tubes. They're going towards defending their spawn right now. Seem to be rotating to Ace Chris and trying to
Countermeasure.
swing this onto Victor. Gets to the
30
bandit.
seconds
The
left.
bandit only still going strong. in his
Taha
favor.
not switching out his judge to any other weapon.
Hey, don't fix what isn't broken. It's
Yeah,
working.
true.
I don't
Spike
know he's
planted.
behind. What are we doing?
One
Oh
enemy remaining. And he
no!
got that kill.
Reyna ability coming in clutch.
Oh! Taha is getting greedy, but maybe Taha should just come back to Yepta
My
because
You
damn,
really expect
what's
that to work.
happening?
The headshot knife right there. Bro, jump to that. Oh my god, uncontested, just following them around. And again, they seem like that trigger discipline.
It
He's
is
just
true.
not shooting until he's in the perfect position and not giving away any knowledge on his whereabouts or his abilities or anything that will matter. Buying an Ares this time. Is he going to play gun game here? Is he going to try to get a kill with each weapon?
I'm giving spoilers like 5 minutes ago.
This time. The rage coming out from Boris.
And Click not
Like this.
seeing. Oh no, he did see Boris.
You're
Shoot.
finished. My ult is ready.
Here, the trade, no damage by themselves. Gets Dante to the triple on the board. It's only 2-man defense against a 5-player team that has full reign to go onto B side right now.
It's
Unique
you
staying
and
on
me.
A with Chris when there is nothing there to
Healing over
defend.
here.
They're all on B, unfortunately.
Yeah, like the waiting so
Spike
long to
planted.
get a
My
rotate
ult's
gold
ready.
might bite them in the ass right here because we know multiple people have already vanished
I've got your
from B Link.
Could be
So-
also the communication as well, you know, it's taking I'm not hearing a lot of
This way.
call-outs being thrown around in the booths.
First trying.
Heads up.
One down.
Last player
Oh.
Princeton and without any support from Chris.
Is unfortunately being left
But
behind
Chris
there.
with his bandit only. I think he's also playing bandit only to make it more fair, but still.
I mean, at what point is it gonna be too close for comfort? I'm not gonna say I'm dropping the bandit only because I wanna win this.
They're going 6-4. I think it's gonna be fine for them.
They're 6-1, but they're on a save by. It is very likely that's gonna turn into a 6-5. Some of
He's
them
on
can
sheriff
pull
now.
by, after this is gonna be a save by, so there is a reality, not too unrealistic, where it's gonna turn into a 6-6 going to halftime.
It's a lot
Coming
of
through,
detail,
and
a
he's
lot of
attacking it, that's 2 already down.
Boris maybe finding his new game.
One enemy remaining.
Oh
Wow.
my god! Just lost his ace.
Last
Because of
round
Victor.
before the switch.
Just reversing it down. Absolutely overwhelming offensive plays coming out here from the attacking team, from Team Beta. Like they were playing like it was deathmatch. They didn't even seem to try to create space toward a side to go for a plant. They were like, nah, I'm just shooting you, we're winning that way. So now, defending team has 3 ults. Both teams actually having 3 ults, but one of them has weapons and the other does not. This might be a very dangerous situation.
Flashing his own teammates. That is also a good move. Could be strategic.
Okay, the Rainier specials, however. So now
Oh.
operator being used. Bulldog taking out Boris.
Joke's
Bit of
over.
anger from that
You're
last
dead.
blood rock kill in the previous round this
Haha,
time.
pushing out yours. I hear some screams happening.
Fine, Joran
Joran
being pushed
getting
up, you
pushed.
still being
Oh.
used.
Last
Does
player
not
standing.
know you can shoot the eye and the
Just
just
waiting.
trigger discipline, but it's not an Odin, it's a sheriff. What the hell?
What?
What the hell?
Never mind, I'm taking that invitation back.
I don't know if I'm impressed by Taha or disappointed in the enemy team. Like
Spike
what?
planted.
Yeah, but I think they're new to Valorant, so
Fair enough, but Valorant is the only game where checking recorders is of high importance as seen by Taha. Getting these vile angles and just standing there.
oh,
Before he doesn't
and
check
gets shot
main,
down
we're going
by
into halftime
Otis.
6-6.
Ooh, 6-6.
Switching
That's
sides.
it's gonna be interesting. They switched sides now, so let's see how they're gonna do by attacking.
If I'm Team Alpha here, I'm saying, guys, we need to stop the throwing. This is getting too close for comfort. Because, you know, initially where I was saying I have my eyes on people like Chris, I have my eyes on people like Unique with prior experience and getting higher ranks in Valorant. But it seems that just the raw skill coming out from Jacob Dodge and Warjazz is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Just do raw aim, even if you don't have the game knowledge, if you can just click heads, no abilities getting popped off.
That is true, but also knowing that you can, for example, shoot a Reyna eye or something. I don't know how they informed each other as well. I would suggest that Chris informed probably his team quite well, but we don't know. Yannick is pushing out, pushing away Yonki constantly. Getting Yonki as well.
Smokes are being
Spike
disabled for the
planted.
defending team right now. They have a full hold and an absolute rush into A. The rest of the team coming down mid and coming down from wall.
Blind onto side. Victor
Heart is not
right.
covered right now.
Out. It's gonna be difficult for a team that is less known into Valorant.
One enemy
Speed
remaining.
drop. Can they pressure this? They can! Beautiful hold coming out of Team Alpha here. An absolute bomb rush onto side to get a plant down.
And 3k by Dante as well, again. So Dante is having a good day. Being also on top of the team. Just being far below.
He is handicapping himself to keep it in.
True. And then we have Jacob Dutch with 20 kills. That's pretty good. Especially when there are Valorant players in the team. but you know, as you said, shooting head in CS or here should be the same. So I
Yeah,
guess Jacob
things
Dutch is
like that.
better at shooting head.
Yeah, and Leper Pro, which is currently not being played in the teams. Nothing can be done if you're just dead. Oh! Glorious. From two sides being pressured. Victor getting the enemy Reina here.
Oh,
Now has gone
Spike
down.
planted.
Bojas is spotted. Chris is holding the link. Most of the players are funneling in from mid side.
together with Click, they're both holding the same round.
The back,
One
from
enemy
the back,
remaining.
beautiful
Oh,
flanking
and running
from the
into Victor or not? No, running away from Victor. Oh, maybe running back?
Oh, sliding
Oh,
and
nice. Okay,
Oh!
that's disrespectful.
Out of charges.
Nah, I would not have that ever was Victor. I'd be mad. I'd be fuming if I got done dirty like that.
Nicely play. Again, a lot of things that we can clip. I'm not clipping right now because that's gonna take too much time for me.
It's
But-
gonna take too much. I have to look in there to make these players gonna lock in
But
as they lost the first two
Hopefully
rounds.
people clip it
have.
afterwards.
I'm out of here.
So here's what I'm kind of worried about. Team Alpha is a team that is a type of win harder team. It's a very snowballing team, both in terms of the comp, but also the type of players.
It really depends on the game though. For us, we have a small. We have a lot of players for a lot of different games. We have League of Legends players. We have. I've heard that there are a couple of Rocket League players. I'm not one of them. And we have a couple of CS people. So we have quite a nice spread. I don't know how about Faction Beta. If any of them really have touched
Last player standing.
League before. But that's also the experience with Showdown. Oh
Getting
my
Dante
God.
one. That nearly felt textbook coming out from Team Alpha, actually looking in the attacking side, and you noticed how they never peaked by themselves. They always had someone to trade them up. They went in with 5, and you saw, especially when Joris got on dirty again, Joris got one and immediately was traded by the 2 people standing behind the teammate that he killed.
Let's see, I see an interesting
Stand
fight.
by
It
to get
is
some.
the most forced by I've seen the operator. I see a sheriff on Chris's side. Yeah, but the defending team Wojas actually being able to pick up the from Unique.
You want to fight it?
Roll trying to get Victor, and he gets him.
Now before 3 members of the attacking team are down. Team Alpha now on the back foot as the Astra wall is being dropped. 2 players going down mid. Reina seeming to contest B side, trying to clear it. So I'm assuming it has been communicated to say, hey, Pete.
You're
But
yours with a reaction to the Astra ball.
yeah, a game can be very funky if you're experiencing it for the first time. And it's not just that Joran hasn't played the game. I am pretty sure they're going in fully blind, no prior information, no prior content on this show coming down from
Full
Talpa.
dispute, he has been here for a couple of live streams that we have had. 3 games.
That's true, but most of the time he was drinking. How much did you really think he had retained
I
in
don't
terms of
know.
information?
I don't know.
So it's a 3v3, and it seems that Team Alpha has the advantage here, as the Phoenix is still doing a very long rotate. They have put themselves in very advantageous positions for
Out
the
of
weapons
target.
that they have, and they have a really good plan down, as yours is trying to come from CT spawn. Spectre from this range when going down long isn't ideal. You also don't have any Phoenix util to play off of. It has to be raw, just guns and fundamentals here. You have to make
Scoped
the play.
in, walking, looking at the ground is also interesting to me,
Last player
but go on
standing.
getting the kill.
Yo's looking for exit frags here. Does he know?
Only-
Does he know?
Oh no!
He doesn't know!
Oh my god, and they're rotating to what? To not the spike. They're searching for him. Ah, that's fine. But
So, is it too
He
early to
did-
say that Team Alpha is a very attack heavy team?
The
Because they've
only-
won 4 in a row.
the only good thing is that they got an upgrade with an operator, so that was pretty nice.
They got
Which is
upgraded
given
to
to
operator, but
the-
most of them are still, no, they're
Why
still
do I see
forced
you
buying.
fancy? Do you want any drinks? I'm seeing that we can have any drinks.
Drink for the observers?
Yeah. No, for the casters.
That's a thing?
Unfortunately, no, drinks for the casters on me from one of the people that set up our live stream.
Wait. Leave the drinks for what it is, but the full rushing B long right now.
Oh my.
Getting your hit. Oh! You're
In
looking
copy.
it slides today.
That was a nice copy as well. And Victor trying to
Victor
get
getting
Joran, but somehow Joran jukes it again.
Not enough.
Shot coming out from Borza, the operator taking from Taha's hand.
Still got the
previous
shield.
round. You do have shield out and you do have an operator, but it's going to be hard to push this through, especially when the Phoenix. Oh no. Chris.
Oh.
Chris!
One enemy remaining.
The filthy love! You bastard!
Oh.
You're a filthy rat, Chris, you know that!
No charges left.
So a lot of screaming being done on both of the boots and a lot of laughing too as they're trying to pop the ult. They're going for the defuse, just looking for kills here? There's being looked for something right now. It did teleport back into the smoke of that ult, so no weapons being retained there.
Let's see.
This is kind of snowballing out of control in favor of Team Alpha being the attacking team here. As I mentioned earlier, it's a win and win harder type of team, and it's really showing in how hard they're bum rushing the defending side, how hard they are just dominating Team Beta by just running them over before they have any fast rotates, any U-tail down or any kills. And it seems that Walrus especially has not been able to perform as well on the defending side and as they have been attacking.
Almost.
I don't want to talk about what Chris just told me. Never was 6-7.
I am hearing screaming, I am hearing anger, and I'm hearing madness coming out from Team Alpha Proof as Dante does pick up another one.
Last
Where are
player
they going with the
standing.
Spike surely not
Spike
going
down
into side as
A.
Dante
No, as again.
in another
Oh,
ace potential. Can they get
getting
this here? The ISO does have full health
ulted.
back up there, hiding behind it.
enemy
Oh
remaining.
my god, it might actually happen again.
My ult's ready.
And Joris is not there to follow up of their respawn.
No, Joris is actually
Holding the spike itself. Trying to get information down. Can they timing this onto the dog? He doesn't check it. This is dangerous. He doesn't check it. In fact, he doesn't check it. The spike hit Ace! Big man! Dante!
Match point.
I
Hey.
just asked for a Rattler 2% and I get 2 aces, I guess. Okay.
We'll take that too. Buy one, get one free right here. Dante getting a double ace in a lobby and a team where they got the Immortal. You'd think, you know, the Immortal would be the one to get the aces here, but Dante, it doesn't he doesn't falter under pressure, being left in a clutch, getting ulted by the ISO and still getting away with the round, putting them in match point. Can end it here, 13-6. Vito ult being bought, immunity to all abilities, flashes and whatnot. Jacob Dutch being seen right here, shot down. Dalpa getting the Yompi kill with the operator again, looking really nicely with his operator in his first game. Then he's trying to shot down.
Well, I'm trying to get my order in for my 2%.
Spike down B.
While you're ordering their gaming,
Thank you.
plant is down. 2 players behind here. Misses all the shots. Reload. Or is that
Are they
12
going
seconds? Gonna
to
get the
end this
reload.
12-6 or not?
It's looking like a 12-6. Dante. Even. Freedom time as Team Alpha takes 13-6. Flawless attacking side.
Good job on both of the teams, of course, but especially Dante this round, all these rounds. Jesus. So as we see, on top of everyone, it's kind of like a lasagna all throughout different layers. But we see Boris being on top with everything really, but still not being strong enough as Unique and Dante have just completely, what is it, bulldozered over the other teams.
Yeah, I definitely think that the composition of the team is kind of showing here. You can definitely see that Team Beta, although has higher peaks in terms of their players, they do have the least experience on their team as well. Whereas, although the highs on Team Alpha are a little bit less high, the lows are also a little bit less low. They're more averagely well-rounded, and it's helping a lot, even when you don't get the kills like Yannick or not Yannick, like Yoran. You do have a ton of influence. You still win 10 and 12 and 9, which isn't the worst, especially for someone coming from CS and playing Valorant for the first time. Absolutely dominating performance, especially in the attack craft coming out from Team Alpha.
So we're gonna take a little bit of a break, at least the players to like calm down a little bit as well, because they're all around us screaming and being all, whoa, what the fuck is happening? And also to just for ourselves to get a little bit of water through our mouth from the gas tank. And we'll be right back with the second map. We don't know yet what it's gonna be.
I believe we still have Split and Haven open. I am spreading this information. Split and Bind. That was correct.
Split and bind. So we're gonna see which one it's next. In probably like 5 to 10 minutes. See ya. And we're back again to the last. They're just spamming in the corner. Just you all on spamming constantly.
The all spammed a little bit of warm up, getting them hands ready to shoot people in the head and get that movement going. Going on to the second map of this best out of 3 set, going to be split swap. Sides are already swapped. Everybody is taking their seats. They are soon to be ready to get the actual game going. So I'm kind of expecting this to be a 2-0 set. Because I believe that if Team Alpha loses this and their mental gets a little bit worse over the course of this game and this entire set, that they're not going into game 3 after this with a healthy mindset. So if they want to win it, they're going to win it here. So we're already seeing a few insta-logs. We're seeing the Rojas Phoenix again coming out of Jacob Dodge Eyes that we saw last game. Potential triple duelist. Quad duelist is being considered right now on Team Beta. And we are seeing a bit of swaps, Lofine going from the Vice to the Plove, trying to play a little bit of a filler role, seemingly to pick last. We're full committing to duelist only, it seems. Maybe a Clove in there as the attacking team, as Team Alpha is looking to have a similar...
Taha on Gecko? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What is happening on that side?
It feels like they're trying to play it a little bit more balanced, and he already gave away the Reyna that he played himself previous round to Dante. So they're playing triple initiator, no sentinels, no smokes either. I think both of them they just might be trolling.
To be honest, when I'm seeing this and I have not chosen any smokers, then I feel like we're fine with just all duelists. But also, does it really matter if you are not a good player to have to like choose a comfort pick or something like a role that needs to be filled? I feel like a comfort pick is then better.
I agree. Like for all players here, a comfort pick is gonna be of more importance, especially because we saw that first round. Most of these players try to just clicking heads. They are coming from different games that aren't specifically Valorant. Most of them are coming from CS or some other shooter, where they know how to click heads. So fully opting into that we're not using abilities, instead we're just gonna win our gunfights type strategies might be able to pay off here. And that goes for both teams here, because you have a full duelist teams going up against 2 initiator, 3 duelist. No, 3
and
initiator.
the most important is, don't forget, as we can see, there are 2 different players on the team beta, the ones that are still alive from that team, I guess now, which is René with Mr. Pancake and Lofine, Reini, who has also set up the streaming booth for us.
Last player standing.
Because you can switch throughout the circuit showdown with players. You don't have to play all the whole game of all 3 games.
They did a little bit of a swap in
One
the
enemy
round.
remaining.
Seems to be working in their favor as Renee actually gets it down. But
Joran against René.
Spike planted.
But René, I don't think René knows where Joran is.
So Renee is starting to
I think
realize he's
realizing,
looking
yeah.
for guns, but this is time that you're wasting, time that you're giving away to the enemy team.
And we know that Spice Water is not good with time management, so we're gonna see.
So fully moving past Joran for now. Not checking it, going to side immediately. Joran's moving out from their position. Trying to bait it out, jumps in, avoids the shot. Is he?
Oh, no.
I don't think he hits
Impressive
this.
wiring.
It's too late.
Wait. Maybe?
Did they hit that?
Clutch.
They hit
Oh!
that. 0.76. Big throw coming out from Team Alpha right now.
Damn, that was really close.
Hey, if I was Team Alpha team manager, I would bench Joran for that. I would bench Joran not just for the remaining series, I would bench him for the remainder of Circuit Showdown.
I hope I'm... Awesome.
Let's make
Oh.
them dance.
We're dropping guns. They are immediately buying Vandal and Regent Shitground to click with the Marshal holding a it sees the attacking team playing a split push here, some going mid and one going A, but the remaining people trying to get an opening down on
It's
A.
a
They
really
get
rough split. Is it a Click trying to push on B? It's also getting quite far into B as well.
So Click is taking a lot of aggro here, trying to get an ice to push away on B side as Mr. Pancake is defending, coming out on A. The spike is being dropped, the screen is being put down. Can they fight this spike? No, Renee actually out here cooking, but Yannick fighting back, grabbing the gun from low, fine here.
It was Reinier.
So Yannick.
But what is Horus doing in mid?
We just roaming, we just ganking, but like this ain't no league, this ain't no MOBA, and no farms to be had here.
No, it's Chris. What is Chris doing in mid? I mean,
The
Last
gaming,
player standing.
and the gaming is being stopped quickly by Boris in the head Guardian.
30 seconds left.
It's a
Chris
1, 2,
trying to
3,
do the 1v3.
knife in hand. What are we learn? No.
Oh my
Okay, I don't care that you're losing this round. Disrespect is a moral victory.
Oh.
So you took 3 weapons out of their hands, which it could be worse. It most certainly could also be better. But we saw in the first game in the set that Team Alpha really likes trolling first half and looks in second half. Most of them should be able to at least get a Vandal and Light Shield here. Some of them are also safe. It's not looking like a very strong buy at the very least, especially because you already gave the first 2 rounds away. Trying to get an opening going.
Only kills on Mr. Pancake and Boris. The other team as well.
Lone being shot, and if shot Click gets one.
They're so cornered.
Blocking side.
Victor, what's happening?
Spike down A.
Getting,
Fine spotted.
trying to get another one, but I think she's just not warmed up enough. Beyond pushing through.
Pushing 2 Vans right now. Trying to
Alone.
hold it.
They don't have Spike.
Wait, where is Spike? Hello?
Yeah, it's.
Who was flanking gang? So you are fighting a 2v2, but they have Spike here and they have info. They know you're mid and you're all gonna get screwed
Now
down.
it's a
We need to
2v2.
stop trolling and actually, push that together.
But what is Taha doing?
Why Gecko still A?
Over there.
I am hearing Yannick call himself a stupid shit down from the move after not checking the corners. Again, we've been emphasizing the checking of corners since game 1, round 1. Can he win the Phoenix Mirror match? They
Last player
can.
standing.
Going up.
The superior Phoenix.
One enemy
Jakob
remaining.
Dutch getting the kill on the ropes.
You have only 20 seconds while being put on, missing the shots.
Unique has to go
No
for the kill.
Wait, the
Distraction.
bait? The bait?
Making cover.
Oh my
He's taking it.
God.
Oh my
10
goodness gracious,
seconds
you actually
left.
get this all. But you don't have ult to play around anymore, you have to hit him here. No! It's not enough.
There you see the superior CS player with the shots.
Yannick may be in fact a stupid shot in this round.
I have a reputation to maintain.
And now the 3-0 already up. This, I think, might be the biggest lead that we've seen from Team Beta here.
Oh. Let's just say, also Team, or at least Yannick, has quite, loud music in his ears. I can hear it.
Oh yeah, no, the Russian music is going crazy for him, but I don't know if it's doing him any favors. When it's disabling your map awareness and team awareness, and for once I hope they're not gonna leave the spike in the opening, instead gonna push together. Taha will on the Gecko this time, actually pushing with the team, throwing out a lot of Yuta already, trying to take control over mid, I being popped. Lovine backing up, Jacob Dutch in the meantime getting Talpa
Trying to
already.
get his picks, but unfortunately having to push back. Click coming in. See if it's a Valorant time. No Valorant timing yet.
Blake trying to push up to heaven as the defending team is backing
There.
off.
He knows where he
A
is.
lot of space. Oh, that's the rocket!
Last
Oh.
player standing.
The double kill at the same time as Jacob Dutch gets
Yawn.
on his dog.
Getting to know the race rocket as well. With his
Oh, the jump shot!
Oh.
But it's not enough.
There has been too much consumption of alcoholic beverages.
There's
instead of-
too much trolling, there's too much
Instead
alcohol,
of-
not enough gaming. We need more
Yeah.
video gaming coming out of Team Alpha here.
Oh.
And it doesn't help that the spike carrier, often being Taha in this case, gets dropped first person during a push. So not only are you fighting to create space, you're fighting to pick up the spike again, this time not being the spike carrier though.
No, but you don't have to, of course, in this
I've got
matchup.
your
It doesn't
trail.
really not matter who is holding the spike, as I feel like the spike is just gonna be dropped. And Nick has a
Three
spike,
for
which
three.
is a classic down I have to ask the spike back.
What are these birds? What are we doing? Yes!
Doing?
Catch you.
So
Victor
Victor
getting
gets
his
the one,
kills.
Dante not checking the corners, they do get the plant down, but some
Go
people
on
coming up
holding
the
it, but
fence.
falling for the close.
It's a very bad defensive position.
What is the
What is that
CS
jumping?
jumps? It's just CS jumps.
The bunny hops are
player
going
standing.
crazy right now. 1v3. It's one down, it's a 1v2, Taha. You have util, you have Mosh,
Yes,
and
but
you
he's
have this.
gonna get
It's not enough.
flanked, yeah.
5-0 lead.
I see also that Unique had trust in Johan holding that angle, but Johan is just jumping all around the map
Yeah.
instead. As we see right now, quite a jump. Rene is right now the best player on the team. Not
Renee
by
is
far.
scared gaming. Renee is a manager
Yeah.
now.
And then we have on the other side Unique actually coming in front. So McClick not getting his aces, not getting his kills in as before. And also Taha slacking, I would say, as well.
It's just not looking good. It seems very coordinated, which sometimes can work if you have the skill power and the skill differential to win out your 1v1s, but that's not happening either. This time the
Victor
1v1 is being
ulted
won
all
though.
to the back.
I'm back.
So Victor playing like a rat, that's already 2
I
down.
did hear him. But he just-
That's 3 down. Dante, you heard your
Got you.
complaint. They turn
Spike
around,
planted.
but not in time as Victor gets one.
Last player
Jacob Bush
standing.
fighting back, but traded quickly by Yonika after that.
And it's
Victor
just
is there
Victor.
inside. They do not check it. Joran!
Surprise.
Yours actually making fucking crazy. Why are you keep on jumping? But at least they got him. At least
So
they got him.
Now
they
we're on the
are
right
on the
path.
board,
Let's keep going.
but I am not. I'm not happy with the fashion in which they did get on the board. Let's put it that way. It was crappy. It was all over the place, and it just didn't look nice. This was a very, very dirty round win, which I definitely needed to get back into the game.
Decoy.
Victor, come down mid, being shot out as 2 people are pushing it. Flash coming through, 3 people are pushing it. Gets wall, doesn't get traded. Gets traded finally, controlling the hard with the flashes. So they get a little bit of value here. Can try to take an opening on mid. The spike
Healing over
is
here.
still being able to get caught a low fine pushing it down. So shotgun in hand to the check in. The knife! Valorant timing strikes again. Jet knives being used to catch the Gakpo wingman down there. Shoot down. Rainy still on the spike with the hold down flashes
One
coming
enemy
through.
remaining.
But it's crappy, they're getting collapsed on. And it's dirty, it is very dirty gameplay, it
It's
feels
such
very
a switch
directionless.
around. It's such a switch around. You can just see how much, one getting too overconfident, like all that, how it changes the game. But also, just switching out some players can change a whole scheme, I guess.
Oh, for sure, it's both factors at play here. The fact that the team Alpha is just trolling, they're not locked in, they're playing worse, they're not playing together,
hold
which
back.
they did in their first round pretty well, being able to trade each other constantly. But they're also seemingly going in with no game plan at all. And timing, again, this time getting traded though. Pushing up heaven. Dante's in the
Oh,
another
in
way
the
to
head,
there.
and
Cutting their
nay.
vision.
That's quite fast done.
Decent opening to the round. It's a 2v3. But you do have a
One
bit of space
enemy
created.
remaining.
It's a
Oh, nice
3v1
teleport.
this time. Gets the headshot. You have the shotgun in hand. You can pick up a weapon from here. Is he getting pushed up? He knows! Unfortunate. The Woj has a triple kill in that round. 7-1. Massive lead coming
New
out
facts, new
here.
tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
It's just dirty and disgusting. It shows
Not-
how punished their uncoordinated plays are going right now.
Yeah,
Because they're not even getting inside.
No, like after plan, nothing is happening. It's just strike down, strike down, strike down. It's there's not much better in the gameplay. Let's just say that. Just a lot of
I'll crush
What I
her
can call it
radiant
beauty
heart.
lobby. This time they're pushing
It's
B though.
so
First time
fast.
they're going for B pushes. 2 people are going. 3 people actually defending
Joke's
A.
over! You're
Only
dead!
one mid this time. They need to make something happen. They get the opening here. Gets the unique Phoenix ult down. But Spike is very
much
late.
better spread out on B and getting the plant maybe down. Throw your fucking ult, huh?
Yeah, no, our resident Gecko main on the mic does not like the lack of Gecko gameplay that we're seeing from Taha out here.
Victor opening onto side, seeing if he gets
I'm
anything.
back.
Curiously, it's too like it's too busy there.
It is
Up there.
too chaotic to open there. You do get the
And
main
he's
shot.
getting
Shot!
rushed.
Finally, some gameplay. Finally covering each other. Finally using detail to help each other out. Finally, some coordination. 9 rounds into this game.
Oh my god.
Gun here.
We'll see still unique going on top. I feels like and
Gun here.
I'm sorry to say, but it just feels like a yep down match.
I think Yep Town match would be a little bit higher quality because at least they communicate with each other. It doesn't seem to be happening here.
Ah, sometimes. Let's just see what's gonna happen now.
Spike drops.
Seem to be stuck
Is there?
up.
There's just
Yeah.
what is
Can't use that.
what is it? What is Taha? Okay, Taha is just setting up the spike.
Bucky. Warrior's already down. Keeps going with the Bucky, trying to take space into CT spawn, or defender spawn, I should say the same as CS. This is Valorant. This ain't a baby game, this is a man's game. 2 people now advance, Unique being dropped. No, Unique actually getting
I've got
killed
your
there.
trail.
That's the knife as
You're
well.
waiting.
Where they're gaming.
Yawn, what are you doing?
Last
Wait!
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
The triple, or like
That's
the back-to-back knife kill. Double flawless. What happened here?
Just with the Sky ult, searching out
Unfortunately,
all
let's
the
go
like
already.
missing members, and getting them 1-for-1. Damn, that was.
So, it's
that-
not
that is
coordinated
possible.
or like uncoordinated.
It is possible, I guess.
Like they're back on the board and it's still very much uncoordinated because it still feels like we get an opening and we go from there type game plan. But they seem to be more collapsing onto a certain target to create said opening. They're not just all doing their own thing. When someone is looking a certain way, they're all making sure that they're covering each other. Which is not something that we saw earlier at the start of this game too. And as you see, like multiple people are collapsing onto mid, they're using detail to help
Blink
lead
getting
out,
his kill right there.
trying to take
Have
space
take
in either B or
Victor's getting to backside.
that's a
Probably going to.
true.
Oh no! No!
Spike is in
yes.
fence. This is really bad because you have no space to work with. You're starting to get surrounded.
Yawn is just
Oh.
sitting there.
Gets
But
the
when
trade.
it gets killed,
One enemy remaining.
If anybody can
It's
do it,
just
it's Mr.
Chris.
Chris Wong. Chris, Mr. Immortal out here. Bricky jump shots coming out, playing it very safely.
getting surrounded, they know where he is.
The
I-
timing! Oh, just got out. Game it!
Oh! Now
Ooh,
rush onto
filthy
but
with it.
no, he's going to go back.
Checking the angles
30
first.
seconds left.
No, he's gonna go back, I think. While
Oh.
Victor's rotating back to A, he is just slightly
They're
going
joining
to
each other.
B. Oh my god. The few that they don't get. Oh my.
I guess. So they do get the plant Victor, already realize that they're not planted on A, they're planted on B. Going back quickly, but yet
With the
playing
Odin, right?
Bucky
Yeah.
into Odin indeed. Playing very risky. If I'm Chris here, you do not peek that because you have no way of returning proper fire. Playing it very safe with knife in hand, shift walking. Oh my god, that's already one shot. Get out of there.
Oh my god!
Wait, he's
He
actually
is
playing
just
this really
baiting.
well. And he gets it!
Oh,
Don't even try.
nice. The peeking did, like, it does help because he
round in
knows
the
he's
half.
there. And of course, Victor is not going to be able as much to do something with his jump peek or with his peek at all. As we know, he is ETT Chris at this point.
Big ETT Chris himself. Like the peeking, although very risky from that range when you just have a shotgun. The timing on just the movement control that Chris was showing there. They peeked out enough to get information on Victor's position, but not enough for Victor to react and shoot him back in the head. Like it's just quick
What
and
is happening?
slim.
Why did Chris immediately... Damn, he's just pushing on the
Joke's
side.
over. You're
Getting
dead.
boys far to the back.
Fully collapsing click, already getting one low flying being put down.
No
Boris just have the ult,
Oh.
they're going into ult
Yes!
with operator.
No, he's going
The
with,
movement!
One down.
with the Bucky.
So
Victor
Mr.
getting
Pancake,
shot from the top. They have woken up. Oh,
okay.
Last
Flash
player
out,
standing.
getting
run
killed by
away.
your own teammates in DCS.
Then no last position, didn't even need a
My
plan.
ultimate's not
Going
ready.
from a
Careful
7-0
Oh.
behind. And you gotta keep him warm, man.
Switching
It's cold.
sides.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, definitely.
now. You want me serious?
I-
You got it.
I am so lost, mentally speaking, looking at the changes that are happening here. Because it still feels like the chaotic Team Alpha gameplay that we're seeing.
It is, but they're just far more pushing, like, Chris is just pushing into it. So they have space and they push everyone back because everyone is scared of, like, getting killed. But now we're gonna see their push, at least their defense on it. So will they not be stepping back into the sides to create all the free space? Or will they push out in mid as I'm seeing, and I'm kind of predicting that there's gonna be quite a push from Yannick and Joran and Chris Eagle.
So flash is being hit, but they get the molly off, waiting for space. Oh!
A drive-by shooting, damn.
Gets traded though as
Chris getting the kill to others.
He gets two.
Taken out.
Shorty coming in close range.
Oh!
Open only the flash.
God.
Burn!
Oh my
Burn!
God, is
Player
happening?
standing. Spike down
And it's
mid.
just Vector.
Yeah, I get it, that's Chris. Oh.
Chris
I kind of really see what you mean now. You know, not just further pushing it, but actually committing and not giving a damn when they get you know, killed in return, because they are relying on their teammates to back them up. They are relying on each other to be there. When one person commits, everybody commits, and if one person dies, then another person trades them.
So I see a stack onto B where unfortunately only Dante is, so I do hope that Taha is going to support him in this. Because otherwise, they might have some problems. But I don't think so. I think it's like pushing out B, seeing if anything is happening.
They're quick
Taha
shooting,
is
but
really early wingman. Could be possible, but is he gonna pick him up? Gonna be able to pick him up. Now he should.
Come on, let's go.
One enemy remaining.
the Quadra. No AIDS, but still the Quadra. I love the play where they just look down from their position and slowly but surely start moving in. And they didn't seem to retreat, they were just kind of standing there and waited to be picked off. They could have moved back towards their spawn, but instead they were trying to stand their ground, trying to return fire. Unfortunately, in that manner, they didn't have the guns. And now going into the second half, they're 0-2 down. They should be able to find
And
what is happening.
I think they're looking at
Are we having a
balls.
twerk off?
No, I think they're looking at balls. Yeah, they're looking
Then
at
balls being pretty. I think Nick forgot that he actually heals himself. And not dies to their own fire. So
Now he's
they got
69 health.
69 out here.
Okay, I see how late it is.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
Watch your eyes.
1v5 winnable. There's one.
1v5.
Spike planted.
No,
Never mind.
You cannot do
We
it.
got one. That's,
Oh.
how am I supposed to give any commentary on this, man?
Imagine what the other team might be thinking what has happened there.
Hey, if I'm Team Beta, I'm like, hey, 3 points, give me them guns, give me that win, boy. Like, we up now.
Oh. But I see Dante going onto an Odin and just staying on an. Oh, going onto a judge. Never mind. No Odin. Okay, it's no fun.
It is a little bit on the expensive side. Like, even with a Vandal, you only have 1.2k left over in the bag, so a Vandal buy makes more sense here. So you have
Yeah,
a
but
little bit
just
more
get
money
kills.
reserves.
You're Reina. You don't
Just
have
get
to go on.
kills, very true, but Dante doesn't seem to be the same Dante from last round as we're just seeing right now. First person to vanish on the defending team, being taken out by the hand by Boris himself.
Guys, Taha trying to get a unfortunately getting met by a
Spike planted.
He does get 2, but not until Plant is going down, gets 3. So it is doable. Calls are being
This
made about the
is doing
location
the
of the
calls,
enemy
yeah.
team.
One
That's the
enemy
info, that's
remaining.
4. Ace.
Go.
Ult.
Ultimate's ready.
So they know ult drop off location. But one person is already diffusing. It's Yannick himself. That's the ult. Down. That's a very bad position to be in. The fight for the
And they missed
ace
them
is going towards Boris.
Forgive me if I overextend. Old habit.
Yeah, just the idea of the Phoenix ult there. I really like it on paper, but the execution and exposed respawn is not working in his favor. I mean, we saw it. We were seeing Boris. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, he's gonna respawn there. Okay, let me keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Kills him off the plant, gets the immediate respawn, and then just wins the 1v1 against Chris.
And the most funny thing is as well that Yukol 1 and Yukol 2 are not really playing together, which I mean, Yol and Yannick. They're not
Yukol 1
really
and Yukol
playing
2 is
together,
crazy
so.
work. So they're already 2 down on the defending team. They do have a little bit of an opening on A, but they're unaware of this as they're fully pushing.
Oh, trigger discipline over here.
This
Can't
get
think just-
1, but they're not full
Stay
committing.
down.
Beautiful headshot coming out from low, but a trigger discipline. Not again.
Not
We saw that on
checking the
Taha round
corners.
1.
Not checking the corners. They never learn, surprisingly.
So they're gonna catch each other. It's a 2v1.
One
One
enemy
gets
remaining.
1. Gets 2.
Don't worry.
Again, we're
Got
checking the
distracted.
quarters, and this time Team Beta 10-7
What do we
off,
learn
and
by
the money
fighting
should be in
ourselves?
their favor right now.
Thinking out loud.
So they did get off to a strong second half on the defender side, I should say. But now on defense, they're kind of losing the one pick after another, which allows for easy openings and easy funnel throughs towards the sides, or just winning by kills.
Rene is gonna check out on A what's happening there, I guess.
It's you and me.
The rest is going through mid and B.
Johnny
Silence,
forced to
silence.
fall.
Flick! Flick! What has happened? Taha, what has happened? What is left of this team at this round?
This ain't the same. I mean, it's the same team no more, but this ain't the same team no more.
Last player standing.
Yeah,
Joran
that's
getting
Joran
picked off.
falling off the ropes.
And it's just Chris.
All up Chris.
And they-
Shotty in the
oh,
hand. Knife peeking. Hey, this ain't no CS. What are we doing?
I guess that's it.
You have a gun! Use it!
Oh. They're looking. Look in. I hear a look in call out.
I'm hearing lock in, but it might be too little too late. The
But it could
disadvantage
be
is
just
very massive.
logging into retirement, maybe? Because damn, what is going to happen? Again, no A push, just want to B again. Seems like the easiest push here. Right now. As Click is the only one defending B, while the rest is going through mid, probably. A is just completely clean, other than Taha.
here, seemingly doubting
Oh,
going
maybe
to
going
Leo
to
mid
mid.
right now, trying to find the
Oh.
first pick here.
Just
Beautiful
go to
shots
B.
onto Dante here, actually. Playing it slow this time.
Target
Like
down.
Slowly building up their
themselves.
advantage. Or Boris, the star player of Team Beta, has been put down, followed by a
Lane
straight to
taking
Yannick.
off Yannick. B is free. They're still checking. If there's potential, then they're getting the spike onto B. Well, Chris is watching from heaven
Spike planted.
and gets killed.
Spike is dropped down. Sky ult is still in play, even though
Not
Sky
anymore.
has spawned. It has ran out now. And it's Taha and Joran, and we've seen in this game they haven't had the greatest performance. This might be the
Last
where they
player
can touch it up.
standing.
Taha
Yep.
unfortunately falls. And I fear we might be approaching match point in favor of Team Beta here.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Bot scans in, does shoot it, knows that the bot is very dangerous.
He's just running away.
Try not to give the vandal away. You're approaching match point. You're gonna need every advantage and all the money, all the weapons that you can get. Oh!
Oh, but he does not know the race movement.
You have a vandal! You have an AK, Joran! Yes, man! What are we doing? I feel like I'm getting rage baited here, man. So this is a very poor match point. You do have
Time
Chris
to
finally
mobilize
looking and
my
buying a
pack.
proper Phantom, a proper weapon, not just shotgun trolling this time. But it is the only person that's going to immediately put in the immediately shot down. Wasn't even close. Barry just dropped. Frame 1, M1 was pressed, and that's why. So now Team Beta is looking to touch the ball here. Nick is fighting back.
Down B.
So
Last
it's
player standing.
Dante against the world. Dante playing to stay in this game.
Spike planted.
Is he going to get a 4K or 3K? I mean, I don't think so.
You've seen the clutches that this man can pull off in the previous round, but you are playing on timer now. He has to drop down without making any sound. He does know that there's one there. Victor is being put down. No, Jacob touches there. Gets another one. Can they stick it here?
Oh, but the ult of the oh.
Ult!
Oh,
The
what was the
movement!
race? Oh my
The race
God.
movement! The Renee!
Said I was perfect.
Coming out here, this player swap doing a lot in favor of Team Beta, taking us to a confirmed game 3 and a best out of 3 set. Unique top fragging, but it doesn't matter because you're dealing with Renee, you're dealing with Boris, two powerhouses of Team Beta. And unfortunately, the performance just wasn't there compared to the previous game. Taha was nowhere to be found, and neither was Joran.
Unique again being quite high again. As we've seen, he can make the kills and sometimes make the plays. But
6-7
still,
onto Taha.
Jacob
Sorry, I had to
Dutch
say it.
above Rene, who is more of an experienced Valorant player, being up there, I would say quite
I
a good
salute
job.
Reini and Boris
I salute
taking
Boris.
us to game number 3.
And then we have a nice sandwich again, kind of happening.
A double layer lasagna, if you will.
Yeah. Let's just say.
Spreek het uit een combat Cortaha.
He gets a pass because he stopped fragging.
No, he gets no pass. But Victor getting quite some kills again, but not being up there with all the other Valorant and CS players.
I'm still mad that it was the full duelist team eventually came out on top here. But the fall of from again, I have to mention it. I don't want to rub it in their faces, but it has to be said. Joran and Taha, what happened here?
Yeah.
They weren't playing themselves. It felt like they gave their brother like the controller. It felt like little Tilly was playing on their accounts here.
As well to click though. Dante as well, I feel like.
Dante had a follow-up as well, but after a massive performance in that last round, it doesn't feel as severe to go 12 and 17. It's not it's not the greatest performance that we've ever seen, but in contrast, you're still in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
So,
The last map will be.
I believe we're taking it to Haven, or no, we're taking it to Pine. Actually, some base map picks today. And a lot of noise is being made about the base replays, where we're cutting to a short break for them to become more alcoholic and then go into game 3. Like there needs.
Oh no, I know why. Not really, but it's because of your settings. Every time with an update, it changes this.
Oh. Yeah,
So
okay,
this
we
is
do
why
that.
it doesn't work. So you can still alt tab every time if you want to switch something. So for example, if you want to switch to any of these.
video gaming, more Valorant, more Blue Circle Showdown. This time we traded some players and some casters because Sylvia ain't here. She's been replaced and instead in game. And we got Victor out here in the casting booth joining me for the little game 3 out of the best out of 3 between Team Alpha and Beta.
Yo, let's see what this one is gonna bring. Until now it has been a
So
tie.
I believe everyone is ready. And a bit of a restart on both of the teams. You know, other PCs, we set all the settings being done. So we get started. We're taking it to bind this time to end of the series.
Let's see who is gonna take the win for this one. It has been an easy win in the beginning and kind of an easy win for the second game as well. For
The second one was a throw. Team Alpha was just not that. Like, Team Alpha wasn't playing like themselves. The contrast between game 1 and game number 2 from them was absolutely insane.
Nah, Beta is the new Alpha. They're gonna win it.
I mean,
Mark my
Beta
words.
ain't new Alpha just yet because they still gotta win this.
They're gonna win.
And we're
see.
looking at their normal picks this time. Chris starting to
normal,
lock
yeah.
in the Omen this time, and Sylvia on that signature Gecko that we're used to seeing from her on the app down, as well as Taha looking in that Reyna, and Yannick hovering close, but I'm expecting the Phoenix again. Like, come on, if we're doing signature stuff, you gotta lock in the Phoenix.
He's trying to look up everything but Phoenix.
Hovering everything. In the meantime, on the other side, how do I close this?
Move it here.
I don't think I can. Yeah. How do I close this? Wait, I have an idea. Where is it? I think it's it.
Some little technical difficulties, but it's alright.
Get this off my monitor. Get this off my screen. There we go.
Okay.
Everybody logged in. As I mentioned, Yannick on the signature Phoenix.
You're seeing some normal combos here. Everyone's playing their comfort pick.
Yeah, no,
This one is gonna
no
be a true
trolls,
game.
no all
Yeah.
duos this time.
This one is gonna be a normal game. The true decision is here, folks.
So what I'm mainly looking at is the difference in Sentinel, because you do have the Vice on the currently attacking team, but Renee this time doesn't seem to be on that. I wanted to call it Reyna, it's not Reyna, it's in fact a Raze. Instead, on the Omen on smoke duty this time.
Let's see how he's gonna perform on that one.
So I have faith in Renee, because even without overly using Raze's abilities in the last round, they popped off.
Yeah, he's good at the guns.
So we're seeing the attacker side mostly funneling towards B. They are looking behind themselves, though. Talpa pushing out, getting a
Full
few
push on B. A few people confused on A, it seems.
team flash coming out, just get one there. Vice fights being dropped as Sil gets the second one, turning it into a 5v3. Spike is getting picked up and they're trying to back off as the Omen and the Vice trying to go long into B, but it's being defended by Sylvia.
Team A has rotated pretty fast. And it seems like they're taking a slight lead.
Very scrappy round 1. Yannick gets another one. The only 2 people alive are on essentially 10 HP. Just get the one through the double smoke. The caterpillar coming out.
They're right next to each other.
Footsteps are being dropped right now, but the defending team doesn't seem to be aware. Gets one, denies the plant. A few whiffs in there, but Jordan clutches that up cleanly without too much damage. And a beautiful peek coming out from Chris. Clean but scrappy, like a lot of fighting and a lot of small fights before backing off, retreating and repositioning again.
It didn't look well in the beginning of the round for Team A, but they managed to come back.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely... I don't want to call it one-sided. It's probably the most competitive round I've seen so far in this entire series.
Pretty good performance.
But now, Chris, still having the Ghost, doesn't buy up after a round 1 win. Jacob Dodge investing into a Sheriff and only a shield this time. Unique pushing it out, standing in the smoke, flashing. It doesn't check the right. Does get a trade, however. Cheeky!
Right. Wow.
Demon hours.
That
The
was
blind and TP. Nah, you can tell that's his comfort pick.
some
He
ego
done that
teleporter.
often.
Teleporting in the middle of, well, how much was it? 3 or 4 enemies? That was... oof.
And taking down Lo-Fi, trying to carry the spike to the other side. Didn't matter. They did get 2 guns out of their hands, but not everyone bought there. So this is a really good round for Team Alpha right now. But this time everybody has guns.
Yeah. Somewhat equal stats. For now.
It does seem that Team Alpha compared to the start of round 2, which we were playing on Split, looking a lot more coordinated, not just running and blinding, not just trying to shoot and get away with it. Actively playing smart and playing careful.
It seems the Team Beta has changed their initial tactics that they used in the first couple of games, that they were just gonna wait it out. Right now they're pushing it quite hard. It seems that it isn't working as well.
Yannick trying to get 3 here, it's looking like an ace angle. Good use of the ult there, trying to reposition. Spike is being covered, Yannick getting punished. On the other side of the map, Jacob Dodge getting sealed down, Mr. Pancake fighting back. Saying we're down players, but we're not out yet, evening up everything. Teleport coming through.
Ooh,
Did
he
they hear?
anticipated it. Nice.
The Omen mirror match won in favor of Mr. Pancake. But now Joran, a CS king, but not as experienced in the realm of Valorant.
Is he gonna flash a teammate? There is no teammates to flash.
Through the walls!
That was a good one.
He tried and I respect it, but the comeback out there of the backs of the plays made by Renee
Yeah.
and Boris.
Maybe this is the start of the beta comeback.
It's only 2-1, so they're not that far behind.
Yeah, there is still time. Plenty of rounds to go.
A lot of talking and a lot of communication happening right now in the booth of Team Alpha. Trying to figure out what went wrong there. So this time looking more at the split push coming out from Team Beta here. Splitting their resource on different sides of the map. Delta first one to fall to the hands of Mr. Pancake.
Skills are flying left and right abilities.
Lofan getting the second one. 2 key players, 3 key players being down. This is looking like kind of a lost round, but Tris a bit goofy with
Sylvia
the
last
ducky
round.
again.
Yeah.
And that's a flawless round.
Beautiful.
Chris lying and spreading misinformation on the fact that the enemies were blinded by Omen's paranoia. So this is not looking the greatest. You have a full buy coming out from Team Beta here. Vandals and a Guardian and a Bulldog could upgrade if they want, but they don't see any need to, whilst everybody on Team Alpha on the save. We are seeing a Spectre full shield force coming out from Team Unique here, but this is going to be enough.
I think Team Beta is defaulting again to the strategy that works. So maybe that's why they are having an edge on the last couple of rounds.
So they know through the KO knife that somebody is there. Are they pushing it, getting timing? Key player being shot down. No smokes active anymore for Team Beta. And Renee, one of their star players, also being shot down. But so is Yannick. Still getting Boris down. Traded by Riley. But that's the 2 top fraggers. 2 of the best performing Team Beta members being down. Taha, Outlaw Reload is not being punished. Getting... Joran gets 1. The Sky heals. They should know that both of them are here. And one of them has Spike. Never mind, it's just one of them now. Swinging. Doesn't hit it. Grabs the Guardian.
Chris and Reina are on low HP, so maybe Joris has a chance to turn this around if he's careful enough.
Oh, the teleport fake. Using its Omen's ability to get back there.
But they're going the wrong way.
Leaving A open.
They're
Immunity
realizing their
hurt.
mistake.
So you do
And
have to
now-
clutch
Is
the
it,
1v3 here, but Chris might have heard this.
is it gonna come down to 1-1 or 2 from both sides?
He's getting timing. He's getting timing in the back, in the back, in the back. He's gonna knife. He's gonna
Yeah.
knife. He's gonna knife. Oh!
Oh! What a turnaround! Woof.
Shot down by Taha though.
Still a good timing to turn around and see
That's
that Chris was right behind him.
Spidey sense.
And if Chris wasn't greedy for the knife kill, he might have just killed yours. Not might
Yeah,
have,
the
he would
Chris
have.
jump scare indeed. Bro could feel it in his water. He had that Spidey sense, that tingle in his neck, bro. All the hairs were standing right up. Felt something was off.
Team Beta is stacking on mid again towards A. Well, almost everyone from Team Alpha is on A as well. So this is gonna be a clash from the beginning.
Yeah, Team Alpha needs to slow it down enough where the rest of the team can rotate from B to A here. Reyna ult immediately down showers, trying to either get a flank going or just catch someone off guard. Leaving Chris alone there at those angle. Yannick gets one in the meantime on B side, already downing one.
It seems that Team Alpha had a moment that they were patient, but now they're going at it again.
Oh, through the blind getting Taha here? What just happened? Bullets are flying and like Grenade being put down. What looked like a really strong execute coming out from Team Alpha, just losing all the gunfights. The Uto was popped, people were blinded, they had the right positioning. They just were put down.
Quick and easy round.
Yeah, through the full blind indeed, just noticing, wait, someone is standing behind me. A while ago they did increase the range at which you can still see you while you're being blinded. So maybe that had something to do with it. Taha getting a little bit too close towards Riley there during that ultimate.
It seems that they're fairly evenly splitting across the sides.
There's Sheriff only in hand, Skydog being found. Taha, first of all. I'm trying to create the opening here. Chris backing off, noticing that's a Vandal. Do not fight that. Sylvia considering the usage of the ult, but they're not pushing in deep. This time popping it, confirming it, trying to send it out. Getting the knowledge that they're not here anymore.
Team Alpha is being more
Joke's
patient,
over! You're
but
dead!
maybe it's gonna cost them because they left a lot of time for Team Beta to rotate to B.
Kiss in the meantime gets one. Denies the Phoenix ultimate from Rojas coming out. It's 2v4 and they know they're all pushing B. But they have a ton of map control. Even if they go for a rotate, they're gonna run into defenders.
Oof, good kill by Renee. Immediately teleports.
Teleport has to be heard and they
Hard.
know. But they do have the ultimate to bait it out.
30 seconds
Is he gonna plant or is he gonna bait?
Looks to be a bait, but like here's the thing with the Omen ultimate. You have to cover for both sides here because he can just commit to it and go to B and plant there or can fake it out.
Like he waited too long.
Okay, they're hard rushing it. He teleports here. Beautiful plays coming out from Renee,
Very
but you
good.
can take the teleporter through mid. He does have enough time to get a plant down.
And now it's just the game of time.
Splashed by Dizzy. Beautiful play. Absolute phenomenal blind coming out from Sylvia. Using the Dizzy on Gecko there. Creating space and an opening for Chris to take it. Giving the defuse towards Sylvia. Getting closer to her ult as Chris Wong, Immortal King in this round, picks up the operator from the clutches of Renee's dead hands. So it definitely feels like this match, more than the others that we've seen today, is far more competitive and far more back and forth. It's
Yeah.
not just mindlessly, brainlessly running in, shooting and hoping you get away with it.
It's more, it's obvious that the people are actually playing and not just fucking around.
Yeah, I agree. They're playing to win and not just playing to
It's you
to
and
our
me.
farm.
Yeah. It's fairly even though, which is interesting.
A lot of ults being popped, Sky ult from the attacking side still crossing that map.
Rania anticipating that there's someone in the teleporter.
Wingman getting info there, Mush being pulled down, the blind coming
He
through.
didn't blind
Very
very well.
coordinated plays here. Yeah, like, this definitely feels so much more coordinated. You can tell the Mush into the blind coming out from Sylvia and Chris working with their abilities and tandem so well together, but Jacob Dodge is still an unstoppable beast, already taking 3. If he wins this, it's an ace. Yannick with the operator does not allow it. So I'm gonna look at the scoreboard here, and this kind of worries me. This definitely looks like a econ / financial point where Team Alpha has started to run away with it a little bit on the defending side.
I got you, bruv.
Knife being dropped. Presence from Jacob has been detected. Not committing to anything too heavily. Still with the Phantom taking out Rojas. With the Pancake taking out Taha. Mac Vanish falling to the hands of Lo-Fi Inspector. Wrapping up the Vandal. Unique with the flash and the leg shot was enough, healing themselves up. Chris, don't throw! Chris won't throwing!
That was ugly.
So, Extra Toast, aka Yor, is still living, but Sky can't heal herself. 6-7 in the chat. Oh no. Oh no, Renee allowed to just go behind like that. That's Jacob touchdown.
It's Sylvia against 2 people.
So, Extra Toast is extremely low. Sylvia does not have her ult and still has to clutch up against Mr. Pancake himself. Top fragger for Team
If
Beta.
she wasn't going to the wrong side, maybe she would have more of an edge. But yeah, she realized her mistake a little too late.
You have all util, you have wings to defuse. Skydog expires,
know
doesn't
where
spot
she is.
Sylvia here. Does he throw?
Ooh.
Nice try coming out from Syl. Mr. Pancake in the red health, but still clutching that up beautifully. I used the flank, being able to put down Unique, taking out that operator, which was essential to winning the previous round. So if I'm not mistaken, both teams, no, actually both teams aren't able to full buy.
No, Team Beta is full buying.
So Yannick and McVanish, only persons to be able to get a full kit, Vandal and Heavy Shields. Talpa a bit broke here, Stinger no shields at all. Has to play a little bit safer here or they're going to give away another free pick here. Yannick unfortunately falling to Jacob Dodge. So falling to Taha. You hear the world orb being popped. Gets one!
But they're traded.
Chris, no throwing. Bunny hopping, sheriff in hand. The throwing is what's gonna make them lose. Mac Vanish is CSGO Fnatic or CS2 nowadays. Can I clutch this? That's one.
Ooh.
Beautiful flick.
What is the flash? The infamous flash.
No util and using
Only
ult
an
here
ult.
with nobody to res you. It's gonna be an issue.
Ooh.
All angles being held. Unfortunately, it's just a lack of experience. Joran doesn't know where to look there. Not having the map experience for Valorant and not knowing that there actually is someone in that window. So this is a very, very bad position for Team Alpha to be in. Because yes, you have 2 ultimates, but you have no weapons. The enemy team has 3, and it looks like they're gonna open with one of them to catch someone out in hookah and push through it.
It's you and
So
me.
friendly flash, Chris gets 1 for being put, gets 2. They needed that so badly.
this round has grown a little bit tougher for Team Beta, as there is only 2-1 now player of them, but it seems like Rene isn't despairing yet.
So again, we have Omen Ultimate on lock here, and it's the second to last round of this half. There are plays to be made by juking out the enemy team, teleporting behind them or to the other side, baiting something out, but he doesn't get the chance. Unique seeing the peek out a little bit, shooting him through the wall, and we're going into the last round 6-5, potentially looking at a 6-6 here in halftime.
A fairly interesting game to watch.
It is probably the tightest match that you could have asked
Yeah.
for, especially with these player compositions.
Definitely.
I am kind of worried for Team Alpha though, because we did go into halftime 6-6 on split, and we saw what happened after, kind of getting steamrolled after it. Smoke by Chris. Sheriff only still gets the blind
Stuck up, he's
CPs.
teleporting into.
But the trolling, it's speaking to him like a green goblin mask. Taha just immediately being down. Anybody can do it if Unique gets a flash. Never mind. Phoenix Div out here.
And Joran doesn't escape it either.
All the util, all the ultra being popped
And
here.
ace
to win
for
that.
Switching
Rainy.
sides.
Team Ace that happened. I believe
Team
everybody got a
Ace.
kill there. So now going into halftime 6-6. I do have faith that Team Alpha has a stronger offensive pressure, a stronger offensive bomb, and just likes being more aggressive. Like we see this in all the plays that they're making, overextending and not holding anything on the defensive plays.
Stretching themselves way too thin.
Exactly, but you're dealing with a Vice here. You do have strong defensive utility to use here.
Maybe they believe that they can just walk through it and take everything else by force, instead of strategizing it through.
They can certainly try at the very least. Slow walk up to hookah.
They
Spotted by
immediately
Boris,
being
backing
spotted.
off immediately. Smoke down. Boris dropped. TP coming through onto side. This is what I mean. The aggressive TP is coming out from Chris, creating all the space. Yes, you're giving up your life there, but look how easy it is for your team to move up, and the only two people alive are rotating back. Being pushed by Yannick. Beautiful.
Very cool rounds. They used the power of surprise. Team Beta didn't have enough time to rotate, and even when they did, they just had no idea where everyone is.
They did use the power of surprise and power of bum rushing, but also the idea that if you lose your life, better make it for something useful, especially with the teleport that we saw from Chris. Going from the chokehold in Garden immediately onto plant side, getting one that was hiding elbow. Yes, he got traded after, but then again his teammate traded him back. So at the end of the round it was worth it. They got the plant down and they bought a lot of space using that.
They're going hard on A this time.
Start rushing the flash coming through. Jacob dodge. Bit of a gun diff there. Vandal likes the pistol. Mr. Pancake ran down by Taha, and this is looking like a flawless game.
So flash.
That is flawless.
Another very quick round. Maybe their aggressive play is just so much better for the offense.
Yeah, for sure. Like their entire, I don't want to call it their team comp, but definitely most of these players, their game plan is about unrelenting offense and unrelenting application of pressure on the
in
enemy
this case
team.
it's working pretty well.
I mean, it's definitely a game plan that lends itself towards the obvious, you know, I have to plant, I have to take space, rather than I have to defend, I have to prevent them getting space. Because this time, you know, you can actually overextend and get a lot of value out of it. Big blind. Haha. He didn't get a lot of information there. Not being popped by a leak, moving in.
Nine hits
Can they get
twice.
to one or at least some info? Shield broken, immediately back up. Chris not getting it, the Guardian there. It's too down, they're too deep to back off now. They have to make plays here.
Team Beta coming back up. very quickly. You know, it's only up to Unique now.
It's unique, and you're dealing with
And
Wojas,
he's being...
Joris, and most of her Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit scrappy. Honestly, the execution and the plan made sense. But I believe most of the people were deciding to play Guardians rather than like a weapon that they were comfortable with. Resulting in a lot of whiffed shots and kills that should have gone in the favor of Team Alpha. Theoretically speaking, of course. I mean,
Yes.
if you shoot well enough, you don't need a plan. But that doesn't work here. Like, you can't just shoot your way through victory.
Let's go.
This time not the whole Team Alpha is going to A, one Taha is going to B, maybe for distraction.
Oh, that's already Sylvia down. Spy carrier being dropped. Blind being dropped by Chris there. Backing off. The teleport! Filthy plays!
Good teleport.
The pressure. Oh my god! Somebody in that move told Chris, hey yo, lock in. And locked in he is.
After the first half.
Jacob
He's not
dodge,
throwing anymore.
CP spawn. Or CP spawn actually. Plan down, ult online. Everybody playing cover. Don't spotted. Traded.
Can you
Oh.
pull it off? Ooh. Will this be a clutch?
Yes,
No.
whoa!
Denies it.
The Quadrant, that most certainly round MVP, is starting over the beautiful blind TP behind. Nothing personal, kid shoots them in the back of the head, pushing onto side, getting the plant down, creating a ton of space, and trading, or not even trading, just taking out Renee in a 1v1. And Lamps too. So, if I'm not mistaken, they are on a safe buy. Only one person being Watches has enough money, but they're trying not to desynchronize their buys here. Only buying full shields and a frenzy. So they're gonna have to play to pick up weapons from enemies that are overturning a little bit unique. Going on top of it, Dizzy going out, getting a bit of information there, but not moving out to actually follow up. Oh, Renee. Big whiff mistake, punish. Wait, when did Chris get a knife? Hold on. Moving in. Ow. Just ow. And the
This
fall
one was a
yeah.
heavy.
I'm gonna pull up the scoreboard again. Yannick, 21 and 12. Most kills, best KD. But I'm of the opinion Chris is kind of hard carrying this. Yes, Yannick is doing a lot of work getting the kills, just winning their duels. But the smokes and the blinds are just all the util on top of the kills and taking out prime targets by Chris is doing a lot of work here.
True. It seems that Team Alpha just found one strategy that worked a couple of times, so they just keep executing it because they run on A once again. And Team Beta
Joke's
doesn't
over.
seem to
You're
have
dead.
caught up. Ooh,
Come
the
on,
rat
let's
shoes.
go.
Red Bull's being held right there, while just being punished for their ultimate right there. Trading Phoenix ultimate for Phoenix ultimate. Taha is back to prime performance. Chris is being pulled down. Rainy does have that vandal and uses the vice ult, but they already have planned down. Lovine being put down. Jacob Dodge gets one, but the ult is coming through.
They don't have enough
He's
time to
backing
get
off.
them
A bit overextended.
one-on-one. And he uses the
This is the
right by
ultimate!
him. But he manages to kill him!
Control!
And he has just enough time.
That's enough time. Oh
That
no.
was high intensity. But Boris managed to make it.
Really strong round, but knowing that Boris is right there, even if you hit the trash, even if you hit that Gecko ultimate, the follow up on that was just too slow. He had already backed off, was already out of stun, could use the weapons again.
Yeah, I feel
There-
like they had enough of time to rush him, but maybe they were just anticipating that I don't know if he will get in.
Yeah, like
You
it
know.
looked like they were going to pick up trash again and reuse later that round, but at that point you already bought yourself enough space to try to trade each other on the spike, rather than overextending.
Team
Because you're
lights.
losing all your defensive advantage pushing in so far and not holding any choke whatsoever. Looking to be an execute onto B side right now. The knife.
A knife.
The knife! So bullets are flying, it's 3v3, but entire team needs to rotate. It's gonna be precious time that's being wasted, taking off as the bomb is starting to just drop down. They know all their locations, they know the three of them are there.
They're having the edge here, but two of the beta players are with low health, while the two alpha remains have full bars.
Like, even with a Bucky, they should be easy pickings. If the pancake does go on top, but he's inside! Oh no!
No!
It's one!
That was epic. No comment.
Nah. Chris Wong. This man has been betted to look. Hey, that's a Bucky. He don't even have the same weapons. And he had the guts, the balls.
He just felt the pressure of being surrounded and just locked in immediately.
Bro said, nah, I'll win, but this ain't JJK. This is Valorant, baby. This is Blue Shell. A lot of noise being made on B long. They're gonna notice somebody is there. I hope they check the corners. Yuta being popped, getting Voges already down, early pickings, traded. So it's a 3v3 now. Two people still on the A side. They're gonna have to rotate anytime now as Lo-Fine stuck with the shorty and hookah.
Team B is quite slow to rotate.
Yeah,
They were
it is.
unsure that Team Alpha will plant instead of rotate.
They do have two people now, but yeah, the TP, very nice idea, but they just weren't aware of how far they're pushed onto site, and now Extra Toast has to go for the clutch. Looking at a match point for Team Alpha here.
It seems like Team Beta just lost the competitive edge that they had in the first one. Maybe they just became a little bit sloppier compared to the first half. Because up until then, everything was quite even in the skill set as well. But also, Chris locked in quite fast after the first half.
Agreed. And this is one of the worst positions that you can be in if you have to play for match point.
Yeah.
Just force buying two Marshals, a Guardian Light Shield, Spectre Light Shield, and only one Vandal here. With only Mr. Pancake, Ultimate, and Omen being online. That's not gonna give you a lot of value if you need to play defensive. It's not gonna be able to either pick someone off or create someone's space. Gets Fata Boss down where they can pick up the weapon if they need to. Showdown! Ultimate's being popped onto the east side. Aha, 5 HP and a Dream. Reyna healing coming through. Whoa, just playing it safe. Has the orb down there. Can he swing this? He doesn't swing it fast enough, and you only have a classic looking at the barrel of multiple Vandals inside right now. Aha, with the triple. That's Gecko. Util. Beautiful execution, and that's Team Alpha running away with the series. After a very quick game 1 and a very rough game 2, they do take us to victory.
With a beautiful game 3.
Beautiful game 3.
Fairly balanced, I would say.
You know, the swaps made for a very interesting and very competitive match, but something ignited, some competitive fire within Fata Boss locked in, telling him it's time to look in. And I know the scoreboard doesn't reflect it, but the amount of utility, the amount of blinds, and just the amount of game sense that was of high value here, and just the combination working together with the team, using the combination of Sills, Moshes, Sills, Daisies to push onto sides, even though Sil is on the lower end of the scoreboard, I do think that they had a really good performance. But these numbers, they don't reflect the abilities that were used, all the things that were used to get an important pick to win around, all the positioning, all the control over the map.
Yes, game sense wise, ability wise, Silvio was performing very well in this game. And of course, Chris as well. It's obvious even if he doesn't have as much kills as CNE, still he's second on the scoreboard, so he played a pretty good game.
Yeah, fully agree that. I also want to take a look at Jacob Dodge and Lo-Fi and Mr. Pancake. Three very good scorers and mostly winning their gunfights, but I think in a game like this, and game 3 specifically, they were just getting out-utiled, not just through crisp to all the combined abilities, all the combined ways to make space. You can't just shoot your way out of it. You can't just pray for gunfights only and then take a win from that. I guess a thing like this.
Yeah.
And like the last person I want to point out, Taha had the fattest comeback arc. From a pretty decent game 1 to dare I say
bad
abhorrent
game
game 2.
And now he's had a pretty good third game.
Honestly, on the scoreboard itself, a pretty average game, but 10 assists, 40 kills, 16 deaths on Reyna, multiple triples over the course of the game.
It definitely could have been better, but it could have been worse as well.
It could have. I mean, did you need it to be better when you have Unique and Chris doing all the heavy lifting?
Yeah.
I'm sure Ta is like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do a little bit, but I'm getting carried out here.
Absolutely.
So that's the first day of Circuit Showdown coming to an end. A victory in favor of Team Alpha, which ended in a close 30-8 game 3 and Valorant. Victor, how do you feel now that your team is lost?
I gotta say that we played pretty well. We had fun. We approached this game with we are having fun most of all. So I would say that we won spiritually. Let's say it
I
like
think
that.
that's fair.
Yeah, but it was definitely an interesting evening, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other games will look like. So make sure you stay tuned for the next games of Circuit Showdown. That will most likely also be streamed.
Hi Renee, you want to say something on Steam?
Come say something as the organizer of...
You're bored and you're organizer. Say something funny.
Say something.
I mean, you're also bored, but like,
Yeah,
he's
he's the organizer. He's the organizer.
Where am I? Am I on cam?
No cam today, just talking mic.
Not too close.
Hello guys. My team lost sadly, but it was still a really fun matchup to be honest. Like, I think this was one of the times where I had the most fun playing Valorant in Blue Shell. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it, and the matchup was really fun. So,
What's the next game that we are expecting?
I think it was Rocket League. So stay
very
tuned for
forward-looking
that.
that.
We
I
are
mean,
still
we have.
winning that.
I think Team Beta has Job and me, and Job and me are pretty good. So
I mean, it's not just the fact that you're pretty good, because pretty good is dealable, but the fact that I'm pretty sure you guys still play it on regular occasions.
not anymore, but we're still as good. So
Fair.
it's gonna be tough. But we will probably swap out players again too for extra points and stuff. So
Maybe we'll see something similar to today, just with the other way around. for
yes,
Rocket League.
yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, I think if we start swapping around players, the other team could have a chance. So who knows?
I like